Against the Ice is the firm historical tale of two brave Arctic explorers, Ejnar Mikkelsen and Ivan Everson, who must survive the sub-zero conditions of snowy Greenland, as they seek discoveries of an earlier expedition called Denmark Expedition, based on the book Two Against the Ice, by Ejnar Mikkelsen himself. So, let's begin the movie Against the Ice. Mikkelsen was commissioned to lead a search to find Molius Eriksson and his research in Denmark Expedition. Without his findings, the north of Greenland could be lost. Claimed by the Americans, the Denmark Expedition saw a crew, led by Ludvig Molius Eriksson, exhibited to map the last parts of northeast Greenland at the time of their journey. It was believed that a lake called the Peary Channel cut Greenland in two. The crew team led by Mikkelsen traveled to where Bronlund's body was discovered. Bronlund's body was found in a makeshift cave, with a diary in his hand, and in the spring of 1910, Mikkelsen requested any volunteer among the crew members to go in search if they could find the can that Bronlund's notes alluded to, but none of them has agreed to go with him. Except the crew's engineer, Ivan Everson, who is not even a part of the expedition, have volunteered to join him, and set out to see if they could find the can that Bronlund's notes intimate to. What is a can? A can's a stack of stones you can see from far away. During that journey, they both ran into various hardships, such as mild weather melting the ice. Even they lost their beloved dog one after another at their journey. And, after all the extreme conditions they faced, they even think that they couldn't make it in this hardship condition. They have lost their food and an unfortunate accident happens in their journey. They would need to cross to get back to their ship. So unfortunately, they need to kill one of the dogs to feed the remaining dogs. Fortunately, they found the can where the proof and finding of previous expedition was kept. However, the Denmark expedition proved that the Peary Channel didn't exist, and left information of their discovery in that can. As is the even harder journey, they had to come back to the ship without enough food, so we even see the pair having to rely on eating some rotten things. Moreover, they encounter a polar bear attack while they travel back to the ship. In spite of having to travel back on foot and without supplies, their difficulty was far from over. So, they decide to keep their findings in a can. When they arrived back at their camp, they learned that the crew had abandoned them, leaving them only with a small wooden hut, made from their ship, the Alabama. Remarkably, Mikkelsen and Everson survived in this small cabin. After a few days Mikkelsen had a bad dream about the can, so they went back to take the notes, but while they came back they came to know that the rescue team was already left the place, leaving behind some foods, having to guard off physical dangers, as well as the mental effects of such extreme isolation. They began to see the beloved ones, and even fight each other. The bear attacked again in their hut but scaring off the bear by making loud noises, in a brush of luck. Something that up until that point had been in short supply for both of them. They were discovered by a passing Norwegian ship. They had been separated from any other human contact for almost 28 months. They came back home safe and sound. 1 year later Ejnar Mikkelsen married his wife Naja Holm, and Ivar Everson never set foot in the Arctic again. Ejnar and Ivar remained friends for life. Here the movie ends. You can watch how Mikkelsen and Everson's story extend in Against the Ice, streaming on Netflix now. Thanks for watching.